Guys, welcome to Sissy Spaces, and thanks for being here. In today's video, we're prepping our home for the new year, deep cleaning those highly used spaces, and performing quarterly cleaning on all of our large appliances. I'm also taking you with me on our weekly grocery haul, as well as to run a few errands, which consist of donating some items I decluttered last night. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and it motivates you to do some deep cleaning and decluttering of your own. And as always, if you do enjoy today's video, please remember to like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. I am dealing with a slight cold at the moment, which is something that occurs whenever there's a drastic change in the weather. It also could be caused by stress, which is something I have been experiencing over the last 2 weeks. And I'm going to share why I'm stressed as I clean. Before Christmas, Mom was hospitalized with AFib and internal bleeding. And after surgery, they discovered that she had the big C, but it's stage 1. So with the family's approval, the plan is to treat it with meds instead of radiation and additional surgery. She is doing as well as expected and was back home before Christmas. I'm also stressed because of the health issues I've been experiencing lately, such as low B12 levels, rheumatoid arthritis of both hands, and left shoulder pain. Over 15 years ago, I had surgery on my left shoulder in order to repair a torn rotator cuff. And it seems I may have to have the surgery done again because I've been experiencing similar pain as before the surgery. But God is good because I'm still able to do the things I enjoy, but it is at a slower pace. As mentioned in the intro, I decluttered the kitchen and the boys' bedrooms last night and plan to donate those items today. But in the future, if you would like those items offered to you first before donating them, please leave a comment. And as you can see here, I'm draining the hose of our washer, also while checking for clogs in the hose and pump area. And we'll clean the filter along with the cover plate and soap dispenser tray. In my opinion, Dawn dish detergent mixed in warm water works well when cleaning these items. You can also use other cleaning products, but Dawn dish detergent is budget friendly and a little bit goes a long way. I also like using this scrub brush, which enables me to get in between the crevices for a more thorough clean. By the way, I only use this brush when cleaning these items, as well as the filters in the range hood, and occasionally both the large and this small sink. Before returning to the laundry room to finish cleaning, I want to remove these range hood filters to clean them first. And my product of choice when cleaning these filters is Dawn Power Wash because it penetrates the mesh and lifts all of the burnt-on grease for easier removal. Along with using this scrub brush to remove the burnt-on grease, I also plan to place them in the dishwasher and use Clorox disinfectant wipes to clean the interior of the range hood. But before you do the same, I suggest you test a small hidden area because Clorox wipes have been known to cause streaks and damage to stainless steel surfaces. Along with decluttering the kitchen last night, I also loaded the dishwasher, which means I only need to load the dishes from breakfast and clean the sink before finishing up in the laundry room and deep cleaning the remaining large appliances. Not to boast, but I've never had a clogged dishwasher filter because I rinse or wash my dishes before placing them in it. But I still like to remove and rinse it every 3 months to check it off my quarterly deep cleaning schedule. Right on schedule, Max is reminding me that it's time for his mid-morning snack. He is due for a bath, but I decided to hold off because his monthly grooming appointment is in a few days. To keep odors at bay, weekly I clean the rubber gasket of the sink as well as inside of the garbage disposal itself. And occasionally, I also place a garbage disposal tablet in the drain to remove any stubborn buildup. When prepping our home for the new year, along with decluttering and deep cleaning of all of our large appliances, I also do a lot of dusting. Yesterday, I dusted all of the blinds within our home, and today we'll do the same with the moldings and baseboards, starting in our laundry room. And as mentioned earlier, I do use unbleached Clorox wipes to clean this range hood, but you can also use Dawn Power Wash, which works just as well. But be sure to remove all of the soap residue in order to avoid a sticky, rubbery finish which attracts dirt. The filter compartment of this LG front load washer gets pretty nasty over time. So along with cleaning the filter itself, I also clean inside of this area as well. Sometimes I spray my vinegar mixture inside of it for a deeper clean, but it was not needed today. finished cleaning this laundry room, we'll wipe down everything in it, including these large safety pins I ordered off Ballot Designs years ago. Over time, I have been slowly removing some of the white paint that was accidentally applied while this laundry room was being painted. But when doing so, I'm being very careful not to remove any of the varnish. I really need to organize the inside of these cabinets because each time I open it, I quickly organize the contents if needed. The family is also aware of where everything goes, so as they use a product, they return it to its rightful place, which in my opinion is the key to keeping any home tidied and organized. Hope you enjoyed your Christmas holiday and was able to share it with those you love. The family and I spent a quiet evening at home, and I delivered Mom her favorite sweet potato souffle, as well as her Christmas gift that she requested. She is in high spirits regardless of her diagnosis and was all smiles as we celebrated Christmas Eve together. Everyone's home for the holidays, the house is pretty loud, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Also, Max, my fur baby, loves it when everyone's here because he has a choice of who he can play with or request additional snacks from. In addition to deep cleaning this laundry room, I also plan to complete 4 loads of laundry over the next few days. I was raised to believe that the condition of your home at the end of the year will be the condition of your home at the beginning of the year. So when prepping our home for a new year, I ensure all laundry hampers are cleaned and emptied, including the ones in this laundry room. Cleaning the inside of this pedestal, I like using this vent cleaner wand I ordered off of Amazon, and we'll use the same wand to remove the lint that builds up in the lint trap housing. In the past, I used a lint brush for this purpose, but found over time that some of the fibers from the lint brush were being left behind in the lint trap housing. deep clean this laundry room, I always vacuum the lint screen to remove as much lint as possible before washing it by hand. I should have done it before and after because once done cleaning this lint screen, it looked brand new. And as you can see, I prefer using Dawn Power Wash because it works. If you've watched the entire video up to this point, you've noticed that the only cleaning products I've used so far today are Dawn Power Wash, Dawn Dish Detergent, and unbleached Clorox wipes. Last year I made a decision to reduce the number of cleaning products I use within our home, not only for health reasons, but to save money on our weekly grocery haul. And I'm happy to announce that this change was not only easy, but budget friendly. This kitchen side sprayer does work, but we detached it because it leaked continuously. I have thought of ordering another one, but the family and I haven't used it in so long that we've determined that a new one is not needed. Decided to replace this brush before the new year, as well as the Scrub Daddy sponge you're about to see in a minute. And I also did a deeper clean on my Dyson V15 vacuum, as well as my handheld one that I've shared in previous videos. There's also additional deep cleaning tasks that I complete when prepping for the new year, such as cleaning the sofa, as well as the ceiling fan. But my plan is to share those deep cleaning tasks in another video. Habit of cleaning this vacuum after each use, and I'll always use a Swiffer duster to do it. But when deep cleaning this vacuum, I separate all the parts and clean each piece using a long-handled bristle brush and a microfiber cloth dipped in warm soapy water. I also replace the filter and allow everything to air dry overnight. Place my cast iron grates or burner caps in soapy water because if you don't remove all of the moisture, they'll begin to rust. So after each use, I wipe them down with a damp microfiber cloth, and weekly, like today, use a Scrub Daddy sponge dipped in soapy water to give them a deeper clean. And when cleaning this cooktop, I use the same Scrub Daddy sponge and again follow it up with a damp microfiber cloth to remove the soapy residue. For those that are new to the channel, my mom was a housekeeper for over 20 years and taught me everything I know about cleaning. But I also attribute my organizational skills from serving over 23 years as an officer in the Air Force, and having a master's degree in management doesn't hurt. Occasionally, I would use a scraper on these burners to remove the baked-on food residue, but need to get a new one because the handle on the last one broke a few weeks ago while cleaning the oven. Shown, I did rinse the microfiber cloth before cleaning the grates and sprayed some Dawn Power Wash on the backsplash above the cooktop before using the same damp microfiber cloth to clean it. These grates are pretty heavy, but the weight is needed because it helps with the heat retention, durability, and prevents the structure from warping over time due to the higher temperatures. This is the last of my order from Amazon, and next week I'll share what I got. Most of the items ordered were either cleaning or storage products, and tomorrow when running errands, my plan is to pick up any additional items needed. By the way, restocking our home is another task I complete when prepping our home for the new year. Cleaned these double ovens a few weeks ago, so giving them a quick clean was all that was needed today. Also last week, I cleaned the exterior of all of the appliances, but will do so again off camera tomorrow, so they're nice and cleaned for the new year. To clean this microwave, most of the time I use a damp microfiber cloth dipped in warm soapy water. But if there is any baked on food present, I loosen it up by boiling some water in a bowl, which allows the steam to soften the food residue for easier removal. As you just saw, my supervisor is sleeping on the job again, which is grounds for dismissal. Although he's filthy, he's so dang cute that I continue to keep him around. And again, he's scheduled for his monthly grooming appointment in a few days. If you've been with my channel for a while, you know I love my Swiffer products. And although there are other cleaning products on the market that may work just as well and are more budget friendly, I still haven't found them yet. So until then, I'm sticking with what works. have and use the Swiffer Sweeper wet wood floor pads, but once I started mopping, I couldn't stop. I'm known for mopping multiple rooms at once, so mopping the laundry room was just too quick and easy. As a recap, we've cleaned all of our large appliances except the fridge, and my plans to do that next. But first, I wanted to place all of my carriage parts in warm soapy water because it's on my list of things to deep clean when prepping our home for the new year. If you've been with my channel for a while, you know I clean this fridge on a weekly basis and deep clean it every 3 months. It was still in good shape from cleaning it last week, so a quick clean was all that was needed. And as always, as I clean, I'm taking a mental note of items needed so I can pick them up later while shopping for our weekly grocery haul. Hubby and the boys have already updated the grocery list, but I still like to conduct an inventory just in case. Today's grocery haul is a small one because last week I shopped for all of the items to prepare for Christmas, which was a lot. Also, hubby and I shopped at Sam's yesterday for all the items we get in bulk. The last thing we need to deep clean today in order to prep our home for the new year is this carriage and its parts. 2 weeks ago, I descaled it using this scaling solution I picked up at Walmart. But in the past, I have used white distill vinegar to descale it, but apparently I wasn't doing a good job of removing all of the vinegar because with the first cup afterwards, the vinegar taste remained behind. And whenever I deep clean this carriage, I change the filter, and we'll do that when we return home from shopping. In between deep cleaning all of the appliances, I did take a quick break and place a load of laundry in the wash. I also told the boys and hubby to keep an eye on it while I'm gone, and also fold and put them away once they've dried. And in a hurry to leave, I left the 3 bags of decluttered items I intended to drop off at Goodwill in our bedroom, and you'll see them still sitting there when we return home. Mom and I want to thank Pauline for the Thanksgiving and Christmas cards, and I apologize for not checking my box sooner than today. Also, I had a lot of help restocking the fridge and pantry, so while the boys and hubby were hard at work, I decided to put my carriage back together and change the filter. This filter has to soak for at least 5 minutes before placing it in the carriage, so I changed into my PJs and finished folding the last load of laundry while I waited. I also want to thank you for all the positive and encouraging words from my last video. It was very stressful putting the intro together, but I couldn't have done it without you and my family. Also, if you have any questions you want me to answer in my next video, please leave a comment. With the boys and hubby's help, we were able to complete 4 loads of laundry on this day. And on New Year's Eve, my plan is to ensure all of the laundry hampers in our bedrooms, as well as the baskets in the laundry room, are emptied again. A tradition on this channel is to share what I'm watching as I fold the laundry. For the last few videos, I folded in silence, but today I watched an oldie but a goodie, and I'm happy to argue that this is a Christmas movie. Later, hubby and the boys joined Max and I to try to watch the remaining 4 movies in the series. And of course, popcorn, candy, and a lot of laughs were included. If you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you for watching Sissy Spaces. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.